Hey guys, it's Ozee, Mr. Stay Clean, No Reason, Diamond of the show, of course. The way is on by the way. So I've been summoned to the deep on BBNaija, of course, proudly sponsored by Guinness. So, what do we have here? This looks interesting, let's see. What are the 3 ways of enjoying a perfect Guinness? I guess, what are my 3 ways? First and foremost, I like to enjoy Guinness when I'm getting lit. I like to enjoy Guinness when I'm having good conversations, especially with my brother when we just pop open some Guinness and we're chilling, conversations just flow. And I love to enjoy Guinness when I'm enjoying a very, very nice meal. Just use my Guinness to wash it down. Guinness is very versatile, so there's many ways, but I'll just give you those 3. Let's see. If Guinness could invent a new flavor, what innovative ingredient do you think they should try? The thing about Guinness is an acquired taste, and that's what makes it what it is. I don't know if I want them to add anything to Guinness. It has its original taste, but maybe they could try a little bit of honey for those who have a sweet mouth. But aside that, Guinness is perfect just the way it is. We saw you bond well with Victoria. Not romantically, of course. What made that connection and relationship special? Victoria. What made the thing special was I just knew from the onset that there was more to Victoria than she was showing in the beginning. I could see in the beginning she was dealing with some personal things. I spotted something that happened to her in the first weekly wager task, and I could see it was playing on her. And I saw she used to overthink things. It reminded me of times where I dealt with that, and so I always just felt this need to just connect more with her and let her know, like, hey, don't dwell on things, you'll be better. And then the more I got to know her, the more easier it was for us to bond, because she was a good person. So yeah. If you could relive one day from your time in the house, which day would it be and why? Probably I would, maybe the day we had the innocent task, just because I felt like my performance deserved me to go further. But there's too many days, but I'll just stick to that one because I was proud of myself that day. What was your favorite task in the house and why did it stand out to you? My favorite task in the house was the techno task, the solo one, the second one. It stood out to me because it was the first task we got to do as individuals, and I went first. Typically in the house, when you go first, you feel like the odds are stacked against you, so for me to end up winning, it meant more to me than anybody could imagine. So that was why. What is the most exciting thing you've read about yourself since leaving the house? The most exciting thing I've read about myself since leaving the house is the fact that people call me the diamond of the show. So as you can see, when you see me, just throw your diamond signs up. What's the most valuable lesson you learned about human interaction from living in the house? Okay, so living in the house for 10 weeks with 26 different people, there's so much to learn. But one thing I learned was, even though I'm a person that likes to give solutions, So when I hear problems, I'm always thinking about solutions, but sometimes the first part of the problem is just that the person telling you the problem just wants you to hear them out. So relax on your solutions and listen to them more and understand their feelings more. That was one thing that I took away from my interactions. What angle do you need to get the perfect Guinness pour? 180 degrees, 90 degrees, or 45 degrees? Come on, of course 45 degrees. We're talking about perfection here. What 3 words would describe your experience best in Big Brother's house? Veni, Veti, Veci. Translate: came, saw, conquered. How did you handle being vulnerable in front of millions of viewers, and did that affect your gameplay? For starters, I didn't have a gameplay. I just went there as myself, so I didn't force vulnerable moments. In the beginning, maybe I tried to be a bit cautious, but over time I realized you can't control it. If vulnerability was going to come out, it would come out. And I was okay with that because that allowed me to learn more about myself. If you could change one rule about the Big Brother Naija game, what would it be and why? This one is just personal to me, and it was the fact that I couldn't speak in slang, or I had to interpret things as I was saying, because I communicate with my twin brother in ways that we can be speaking English but only us understands. But because of the rules, we had to kind of like keep that level of interaction more to ourselves. So if I could change that rule, I would change it, but only for me, it's a selfish change. Last question. What strategies did you initially have going into the Big Brother Naija house, and did they change as the show progressed? I didn't have any strategy, honestly, going into the Big Brother house. In fact, I went there wanting to expose my true self, because I went there understanding it was a social experiment, and in order to get to the next stage in my life, I would have to go through a test. As I say, smooth seas never made a skillful sailor. So if I didn't go as myself, then how could I really test myself? And no, my gameplay was consistently being myself, and I felt like I did that all throughout the show. Okay, Ozee, what's next for you? Interesting question. A lot of things are on the horizon for me. Before I went into the Big Brother house, I already had a little bit of a public profile. I had one leg in the entertainment space. In fact, I have a new movie coming out soon, look out for that. I'm going to continue acting, of course, but I'm definitely about to involve myself more in public service. Was working on some initiatives before I came, so I'm going to partner with some states and some big level brands. I want to be able to serve the public and reward those who followed me and supported me. So look out for that. There's a lot of things on the horizon for me. Hey everyone, it's your boy Ozee, the diamond of the show. Thank you for tuning in and watching me on The Deep on BBNaija, of course, proudly sponsored by Guinness.